What is up, guys? Grady here at Grady's Gear, and today I got a fun video to make. It's always fun for me to watch these kind of videos on YouTube, and I'm going to do an EDC update, guys. It's May now. I've been doing YouTube now for a few months. My very first video I ever did on YouTube was an EDC pocket dump, and by far it has the most views. I have gotten quite a bit of different gear since then. I've tried out a bunch of new things, and I've incorporated some new things into my EDC since my first video. So without further ado, I'm going to get into it, and I'm not going to start with any particular order. Guys, you know, there's things that stay the same in my EDC. The core essentials, you know, wallet, keys, phone, that all pretty much stays the same. So I'm not really going to get into that too much. I will go over my wallet because it's a fairly new wallet that I've been carrying. But as far as like my keys, my phone and stuff, I'm not going to get into that. So let's get into it. Let's start off with my wallet since I'm on that subject now. And the wallet that I have been rocking lately is by Andar. This is the Andar Apollo. And this one is in the gray color. Andar did send me this out for a review, which I did a review on. Really love this wallet. Now, in the past, I have been carrying the wallet that Cade made me from Rusty Skull Leather. Really cool wallet. It's in that Bordax color, which is like a maroon, purplish kind of color. I love the leather on that. It's fantastic. And I was also carrying my OpenSea Leather Co. Gun Deck wallet. And those are awesome. But I made the switch to this here recently because a few weeks ago, somebody hacked my debit card information. They had one of those scanners, and I guess when they get close to you, they can get your debit card information, and they went on a little shopping spree, and they got quite a bit of money out of me. Now, I did get that money back, but I went with this, and I've been carrying this ever since because it has RFID blocking on it. So that's the main reason why I've been rocking this a lot. I did take my debit card out of here, but it's got a little slot right here where you can push your debit card up, pull it out, and use it. It does have this pull tab right here to where I have my concealed carry in there. So that's really cool. You can open this thing up, and right here is where I keep my license, and then over here I keep my most used credit cards in here, which I'm not going to pull out. I love the fact that it has this right here, so you can put some bills, which is always good. I find myself needing some bills here lately, just for the places that I take my son and stuff like that. It takes cash. So it's nice to have a way to carry that while still remaining nice and slim. Really cool wallet, guys. It's patining. It's holding a patina really well, and I've really been enjoying it. So shout out to Andar for sending this to me. I've been really enjoying it, and highly recommend these guys. I believe this is about 60 bucks on their website. So check them out, guys. Andar wallets. And they make other leather goods too, stuff for laptops and other electronics and stuff like that. But they make some really, really cool wallets. Amazing stitching on here, guys. Very slim. I am a back pocket wallet guy. I've mentioned that before. I don't like carrying wallets in my front pocket. It's weird. I can't get used to it. So having something slim that doesn't hurt my ass or throw out my back is a big plus for me. So yeah, guys, this is the Andar Apollo. Okay, let's move forward. This is something new that I've added to my EDC this year, and I kind of went a little crazy with it, but I carry an EDC Hank right now. And I got a bunch of different ones. A lot of these are from the same person, Maddie with Malpal Clothworks. Maddie is a friend of mine, and she is just such a sweetheart, such an awesome person, a big part of the EDC community. If you guys are not following her on Instagram, I highly recommend it. She's got an Etsy store. Excellent customer service, and she's provided some Hanks to a recent giveaway that I did on my channel for my 100 sub giveaway. This one is her topographical one, and I love her Hanks because she uses the magic microfiber on this side. I really like that because, as you guys know, I wear glasses. I use a lot of tech, you know, like my phone, my camera, and stuff like that. It's good to wipe it down for stuff like that. Wiping down my knife blades when I'm using EDCI on them or something like that. It's just very, very useful to have one of these. I put this in my back right pocket and I just slip it down there. You don't even know that it's there. And then I can carry an extra one in my EDC backpack. So this is the topographical. This one is the newest one I got and my favorite right now. This one's got all the Nintendo characters. You see Donkey Kong, you see Luigi, Diddy Kong over there. You got Bowser. You know, it's got all the different characters from Nintendo. I'm big on 90s nostalgia, and this fabric is really soft on this one. The one on the topographical right here is a little bit more rigid and thick. This one's super soft right here, guys, but really colorful. Matches my personality. I love this one. My son absolutely loves this one. This is his favorite one that I've gotten. And Maddie just came out with these not too long ago. I think they sold out already, though. But keep an eye on her stuff, guys. She uploads, you know, pictures and tells you whenever she's going to have a drop-in. And, yeah, really cool stuff. So that one is the Nintendo characters. This one comes from Mighty Hanks. Mighty Hanks is also really awesome. This was the first Hank I ever got before I discovered Maddie's. They do an excellent job. This is called Flesh Pile, and it's got the zombies on here, a lot of pop of color. I really dig that. Again, microfiber on this side. And all these Hanks are fairly small, which is what I like. They're not overly bulky. They're not too huge, and they're not overly bulky. I can slip this in my pocket. It's still super thin, and it's not being bunched all up into there like it is with a bigger one. So this is Mighty Hanks. Check them out on Instagram as well. Another family-owned mom and pop shop. This one I got for St. Patty's Day from Maddie, and this one's got you know, the gold with the green on here for Irish. This one's really cool too. I like carrying this one. And then the last one I got here, this is her Nano Hanks, which is even smaller. This one's really tiny, guys. And this one's in a black, red, and white plaid. Really, really tiny. If you want even smaller, go with this. It's only like a couple dollars difference between the full size and the Nano Hank, which I got right here. So those are the Hanks that I go through. Another thing that I've incorporated into my EDC is a pry bar. Now, I've tried a few different ones. I just did a video on the Lynch Northwest, like an unboxing video on there. I already sold it. It's just for what it is. I know there's a lot of hype. It's a great pry tool. I agree. I understand why people like it. But the price point, you know, that was 120 bucks that I spent. Granted, it was a, you know, limited edition one from DLT Trading, but they all pretty much go for 100 bucks out the door. So, but the one that I like the most is the tactical and portable pry bar. This is the one, or tiebreaker pry bar. This is the one that I carry the most. This is just the plain tie version right here. This is the one I carry the most. It was the first one that I got, but this is like 50 bucks. Titanium, grade 5 titanium. You know, it's got the grooves right here. I use this to tighten down my tripod all the time. So that really gets used. You have a slot right here where you can put a bit. Now, if I get the mini fulcrum, the Vero mini fulcrum, that might take over this. But for now, this is my absolute favorite. I liked it so much that I have them in different colors. So this one's the dark ash color, which I just got not too long ago. Really, really cool color on this guy. I absolutely love this. This is almost like it's like a dark bronze, and then the screws up here are like anodized bronze too. Really, really nice. And then I also got the blue one. I bought a blue one for myself too. I love that pop of color. I like to carry it, like when I have my Nintendo Hank, I like to carry the blue pry bar just to add that pop of color. I'm bougie like that. I like my gear to match. So really, really awesome. When you guys buy these, they are coming from a veteran, Jose, and he's the owner of TMP, and he does a fantastic job. These are CNC machined. And just, you know, if you want to support your local mom and pop shops, USA made, hit him up. Look him up on Facebook. Look him up on Instagram, and he's got his website, and go on there and put in an order. Tell him Grady sent you. So really, really cool work. I really like the tactical and portable pry bars, and that goes into my back right pocket with my Hank. I just drop it down into my back right pocket because these are so thin. I don't notice it, and they're so lightweight, they weigh nothing. So I don't notice it at all. So it just slips right back there with my Hank, and that's how I carry it. All right, something else that I've incorporated into my EDC. which I am just using on a daily now, is a pen. And I've got 4 different ones to share with you guys. You guys know that I've done some pen videos recently, and I've gotten some high-end pens that I'm really enjoying. So the first one I'm going to show you guys is my Nottingham Tactical tie clicker mini. This one is the Monkey Edge exclusive with the frag pattern on it. These are currently sold out, but Lee Nottingham is having a frag version done on his tie button that's going to be released here soon, if it's not already by the time you're seeing this video. But this one's got the silent clicker on it. It does take the Pilot G2 mini refills, which is my favorite refill. I know some people scoff at the Pilot G2s, but I really like them. So this is titanium, of course. Their pens are not cheap, guys, but in my opinion, they're worth it if you use it every day like I do. So this one is the Tie Clicker Mini by Nottingham Tactical, and there's his logo right there, guys, if you're interested. The other Nottingham Tactical one, this was a gift from Lee. This is the tie button. This is the left-handed version because I write left-handed, and this is a double lock. So it takes the Pilot G2, just like if I can see what I'm doing, just like the tie clicker, but this one is locking. So what happens is it won't come out. I have to press this button, press this down, let go, and then it'll come out. That keeps the ink from coming out in your pocket. I thought that was just really cool, really different, so that's the one I kept. I absolutely love this pen. Yeah, I did a full video on this, guys. Check it out. Very, very cool pen. Another pen that I did a review on, which, you know, I had my thoughts, I had my reserves on this, is the Brian Fellholter Tiny Bolt. This pen has grown on me, guys. I know a lot of you commented and told me that it would. This is taking the Lamy M22 refill. Writes great. I have no problems. It's definitely fidget friendly with that bolt action right there. Brian did get a hold of me, and he is sending me a shorter pocket clip for this because I bitched and was like, you know, the pocket clip gets in my way, especially when I got the bolt down like that, and then I have this. I felt the clip just kept getting me in the thumb. So Brian reached out and told me he doesn't carry it with a longer pocket clip either. Apparently quite a few people just wanted it with a longer pocket clip, so that's what it comes with standard. But he was like, let me know and I'll send you a new one with a shorter clip. And I was like, yeah, sure. So he's sending that along for me, so huge shout out to Brian. But yeah, guys, this is the Brian Fellholter Tiny Bolt. It is growing on me. I do like this pen a lot more than I did when I first got it. So, and as you guys can tell, I like the mini pens. I like the mini sizes. I'm not a full-size pen guy. This is my last pen I'm going to show you guys. This is a recent acquisition. This is from TI2 Design. And this pen is super fun to play with because it has magnets. On the top right here, it is using the Pilot G2 Mini, which is my favorite, like I just mentioned. And that's part of the reason why I got it. But this writes awesome, and the fact that it has magnets, which I'll show you right there. There's a magnet at the top, and then it's got magnets that are on a ring right here, and then inside the cap, you can see the other magnet. So when you do it, boom. Really simple, really easy, super small and compact. I'm probably going to be throwing this into my EDC backpack as a backup pen. And that is just fun. It brings out the 6-year-old in me to just sit there and play with a magnet all day. That's all I did when I first got it. So these are all my pens, guys. I know I have a lot of pens to go through, but I've been on a pen kick lately. All right, so next up, flashlights. Now, I don't always carry a flashlight with me during the day. I just don't find that I need one all the freaking time. I carry one with me when I know I'm going to be out late, you know, it's starting to get dark, or if I'm going out for the evening, I'm going out to dinner with my wife or something like that, then I'll bring my flashlight with me. So I got a couple that I rotate through. The first one is the Rovivon A28. Did a video on this. Fantastic light, bunch of modes, super bright. You know, you click it 3 times, 1, 2, 3. You got the side light right there. I mean, just super cool. I love this light. If you're interested, check out my video on that. I'm not going to go over all the modes right now because I'm trying to get through this. But super lightweight. I love the see-through plastic that's on this thing. Really, really lightweight light for how big it is. But I absolutely love this light. I think it's like 50 bucks on Amazon. So deep carry pocket clip, which is removable, and USB rechargeable on here too. So that is one of the flashlights I go through. One of the other ones is Olight. I'm a big fan of Olights. I like them, especially their little EDC lights. They work perfect for me. This is the i3T in titanium. Very simple clicky. 2 modes. There's low, and then there's high. That's it. I think it tops out at like 180 lumens. Really do like this light, and that gets thrown in my rotation quite a bit. Probably my favorite light that Olight ever put out, the S1R Baton 2, the winter edition, not the winter 2, the first one. And my favorite reasoning for that is the warm light. That is one of my absolute favorite tints on a light. And as you can see, it gets brighter. This really needs no introduction. There's a million videos on the S1R Baton 2. That's part of the reason why I never reviewed it. Magnetic recharging on here. I've had this since 2018, I believe, and it's just been one of my absolute favorite lights. This one is in the blasted titanium, which is the winter model. You can see the little snowflake right there. And I do not plan on getting rid of this light anytime soon. I've had it for years. I love it. It's just one of my favorite lights that Olight has ever done. I really wish that they would do this in maybe the Baton 3, because the Baton 3's got longer run times. So Olight, if you're watching, that's my suggestion. But yes, the S1R Baton 2, the winter, and this one is just a regular S1R Baton 2. And this one does not have the warm light, but is the same thing, and it's just a regular one. I picked this up just so I can have, I had different limited edition colors, but I never had the black one for some reason. So yeah, these are my lights that I have been currently swapping out between. Very small, easy to carry, which I like. All right, guys. So last but not least, I know this is what you're all here for, my knives. Right now, I've really been only carrying 3 different knives. I've been testing a bunch. As a reviewer, I test knives all the time. But what are actually mine and that I actually carry, I don't get to do that a lot. So that's the reason why I only pulled out 3. It's because it's the ones I gravitate to the most when I actually get to carry my own knives. So the first one right here, which I did a video on, that was my last video, Quiet Carry Drift. Fantastic knife, full titanium construction, marine grade hardware, true deep carry pocket clip on here, guys. Super slicey blade. This is taking over my bug out. Banex super clean steel, which is virtually rust proof. So I have essentially a waterproof knife. I freaking love this thing. The ergonomics are fantastic. Here, choked up, it doesn't matter. I freaking love it. Can't say enough good things about the Quiet Carry Drift. It is on my list of top knives for 2021. I really love this. Price on this guy is $300, so it is pricey to get that steel, but it is totally worth it in my opinion. Freaking love it. Quiet Carry Drift. Of course, I got to bring out my Bounty Hunter. It's just one of my favorite knives, most aesthetically pleasing knife that I own. I'm a huge Star Wars nerd. I'm a huge Marvel nerd. So, yeah, it just fits my personality and what I like. Super fidget friendly, a lot of fun to play with. I've done a video on this and explained the differences of what you get with something like this on their signature series from Microtech and just a standard Microtech, which I also have another Ultratech too that I swap out that's got M390 blade on there. But this one is in the 204P. Absolutely love it. Every time I pull this knife out of my pocket, it just puts a big ass smile on my face, guys. Again, these are around $325. So, and they're not that difficult to get anymore. You know, they were at one point, but they're not that hard to get anymore. So there's that one. And now for my newest acquisition, my new favorite blade in my collection. This is the Leon Ma Field Duty EDC. Have not done a video on this yet because I just got it the other day and I've been carrying it a ton. Guys, this is becoming my favorite knife right now of 2021 as far as my current, what I've purchased in 2021. It was a lot of firsts for me, guys. So first off, the monoblock construction was a first for me. I've never owned a Strider, and it was inspired by Strider knives. That's what Leon Moss said, that the reasoning why he did that. So that was really cool. As you can see, it's got a ball bearing on the pocket clip, which was another first for me. This is Reop made, which is another first, because I've never had a Reop made knife, and now that I have, I don't think I'm going to be able to stop. It is the best detent on a knife that I've ever had. Without a doubt, guys. The detent is just dialed in. I mean, I don't have to try to get this blade out. I mean, I'm barely putting any pressure. So much fun. This is riding on Elmax steel. I love that spear point blade. That overdone finger choil makes this thing just an ergonomic dream in the hand to use. Super slicey blade. Titanium and carbon fiber. I'm bougie, so I went with the carbon fiber. This knife was recommended to me by my brother, Kevin, Lefty EDC, and my other brother, Kyle, DTOM Knives and Gear, and they raved about it, and I just, you know, I was kind of skeptical at first, but man, ever since I got it, I haven't been able to put it down. Absolutely love this freaking thing. They were definitely right. It ain't cheap, guys. Around $369 plus $10 shipping. So pretty much just call it $380 knife. Definitely not cheap, but totally worth it. The blade centering on this guy is absolutely perfection. So fit, finish, everything on bearings. I mean, guys, oh, it's so good. I freaking love this thing. But yeah, guys, I'm going to be doing a full review on this to explain everything and give you my overall thoughts. I just want to carry it some more, but so far, it's going to be 100% positive. I'm not going to get into the whole thing that Leon Moss going through right now with another YouTuber. It's none of my business, and more importantly, I just don't care. So, but he makes a hell of a product, though, and he's a hell of a knife designer. I will give him that. Very cool, and from everything I've heard Kevin talk about him, he never treated him wrong or anything. He's a really nice guy, so that's always cool for me. I didn't care about his personal affairs. I just wanted to get my hands on one of his knife designs because the man knows how to design a knife. There is no denying that. But yeah, guys, these are the 3 blades that I've been rotating towards quite a bit. So that's it for my EDC, guys. It's changed quite a bit since I started this whole YouTube thing, mainly because I'm testing and trying out new gear all the freaking time. But I'm having a blast with it, and I'm getting to try out new things. The pry bar and the Hank was definitely a new addition. Before that, I had never carried a pry bar, and I'd never carried a Hank. And now I do it every single day, and I can't imagine not doing it. So, yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this one. I know this was a longer video, but I have stuff that I rotate through, so I wanted to get through all that. I hope you guys have a fantastic Saturday. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.